trimming this foot here, the first thing I want to do is get these bars down and clean up this frog. Just, oh, easy. Open up these collateral grooves, the central sulcus, clean up the sides here. I want to get these bars a little more, probably coming with my bonsai nippers. Let's see. Here we go. Next, this toe needs to be brought back. I'm going to come in. I'm going to be doing my bevel at the same time as taking all this material off, so it's like kind of saving me a step. I'll have to smooth it with the rasp, of course, but it's saving me a step. Come at these heels. Now the same thing on the other side. I'm just going to start at the heel this time. The heel I do flat, and then I'm coming in with a slight bevel on these quarters. And as I come around towards the toe, the bevel is going to become steeper, so instead of doing more like this, I'm moving this angle more. And let's see, I'm going to come right here from the toe now. And the hooves are kind of hard, so you see I'm just moving my nipper over halfway. Now that I've done that, I'm going to check the balance. Easy. Good boy. Easy. Oh. I'm going to come along. Come in here and finish this bevel now with my rasp. All the way around the heels. I want this to all flow smoothly. I'm going to do the rest from the top. And just smoothing out that when you do the bevel from underneath, it creates a ridge here. So I'm just making it smooth all the way around. Bring this toe back because his toes are pretty long. Coming onto this back foot here. Gonna clean it out first. Again, we've got a lot of bar material on an overgrown frog. Get this frog trimmed up. There we go. Sometimes this bar can get so stuck on here, and it's so hard in the summer that your nippers almost slip off of it. So there you go, I was able to get underneath of it. But it can be really, in my opinion, one of the more difficult parts of trimming in the summer. And so I've still got this inner ridge here, which that's going to be putting pressure. There we go. I had to come in with my bonsai nippers. Come on. See, that bar was running all the way out into the sole there. I got to get it on this other side too. ho, ho, ho. Easy. And there, we got it down. Clean up that. Just want to get this, open the central sulcus. You don't want a, easy. You don't want a hard ball of material right there, creating a pressure point on the frog. Alright, now I'm coming in for this hoof wall, just like on the other foot. I find it's easiest to start right at the toe quarter there. Around here at the toes, usually where the most material to take off is. Unless if the horse drags their toes, then they'll pre-wear it there for you. But this horse doesn't. Oh. Oh. Spot my balance. Bring this heel down to match. Easy. 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 Just smoothing out this bevel all around. There's a little point right there. Smooth that out. Use the smooth side of my rasp. Come all the way around the toe to smooth it out. He's got a flare here on this outside quarter. It's not super big. I'm just going to take the fine side of my rasp. Smooth it out. Since I've got the foot up here. Sometimes I don't pull the back feet forward, but since I've got the foot up here, bring it all the way around. Similar to the other back foot. The bars are an interesting one. So they're one I've changed my methods on over the years. I used to be much more conservative with trimming them. Which in cases of horses with really thin soles, you do want to be conservative because the horse can be using the bars as a support. Easy. But in other cases, in most cases, I would say this excess bar material is just causing pressure points underneath the hoof. Come on. Especially in navicular horses, or horses with contracted heels, you really want to make sure those bars are down to give that frog room to expand. And this frog is pretty big, but I see these like flaps and I'm curious what's going on underneath there. I'm just gonna open this a little bit. See, there we go. When you see all those folds on the frog like there was, sometimes there's stuff trapped underneath there that you want to open up. Come on. And here we go. I'm trying to get these bars down. Again, this material is super hard. Easy. Easy. I'm going to shave that down a little bit more, create this nice space here. Now, there is a rule of thumb that I was taught, which I do still believe. If you trim the bars and they pop back really quickly, like within a week or two, then the horse probably needed them. But this horse hasn't been trimmed in 8 weeks, so these bars are just overgrown. I'm going to come in at the toe here. Come on, give me your leg. There's nothing more valuable than sharp tools and a horse that will stand nice for you. You can see this jagged edge here probably would have chipped soon had I not trimmed this. Had he gone any longer in between his trim, which I think they're actually at 7 weeks, not 6. Easy, easy. This heel didn't have a ton to take off, so I opted just to use my rasp and keep it nice and smooth. Oh. I'm just smoothing out what I did with my nippers. Come on. When you lay the foundation with your nippers like that, it saves your rasp from dulling by doing stuff, you're taking off material you don't need to take off with it. And it just gives you that nice like groundwork to just come in and smooth it all out. And I'm going to do the rest from pulled forward. And yeah, he was starting to almost chip up here. So I'm just going to smooth all that. Knock this toe back a little bit more. Just from the top. And his front feet here are slightly high-low, this being the high heel. The other front one, the longer toe and the lower heel. You can see this frog is more narrow than the other front, more pinched. And I'm not forcing the hooves to match. I'm going to trim each hoof to what it needs. And it will bring them into balance in the best way. Forcing them to match perfectly would make this horse lame. coming in on the bars. Really want to get these bars, especially the bars should come halfway down the frog. There should not be this bar material here, especially with this slightly contracted heel. Let's see. There we go. Oh. Oh. There we go. And this heel is higher than this heel, and not just on than the other foot. Oh. He's got this weak white line here. I'm gonna come in where it's nice and easy for me to get my nipper in there out of the halfway mark. If I come in like this fully, it's gonna be a harder cut to do. That's why I come in here just with half the nipper full of hoof. Let me see. Coming here on this heel now. Work my way around. He's got a lot of sole here that is gonna shut off soon. It's almost ready. And I'm not pushing hard here. I'm very gently just seeing if it's ready to peel off. I probably wouldn't do this if you were just learning, because you could easily pull something off that wasn't ready. Here. Oh, easy, easy. Come here. This toe, just because this toe is from the outside looks shorter than the other toe, doesn't mean I'm not going to trim it if it looks like it needs to be trimmed from underneath. Hey. Saurus, all his friends just walked away, so now he's getting antsy. Luckily we're on the last foot here. And smooth all this. He had this like folded over piece of hoof wall here. I wanted to rasp that down. Looking on my balance, this side is still slightly higher. Just take a few strong strokes here. Okay. Now start on my bevel. Check again. I'm going to come for these heels, just with the smooth side of my rasp. There we go. Bring this toe back, smooth it all out.